David Thornton, what do you have to confess?
Lots been said this show, but I didn't go out with her, guys. So if Nikki's listening, call your jets. I wasn't always working on this network. I was also working on another show. I don't want to mention them, but their name rhymes with Pavlova. 2009, I think it was. There was myself, Dylan Lewis, and Sophie Monk were on a radio show together. And I squarely put this in Dylan Lewis's lap because we'd just be talking off air and then she'd walk out of the studio and he goes, mate, you're in. And because I was a single guy, your ego's like, yeah, I probably am. And on that holidays, I went up to a friend's place in Merimbula, his house. His folks got a place up there, and she was in Sydney, and we were staying in contact and just talking and whatever. She obviously thought talking his mates, the Thornton Diggity thought it was a little bit more. And I'll always hold this accountable fee on my mates because we were texting and like on the phone, my mate's like, you got to go to Sydney. She's in Sydney. You've got to go to Sydney. You've got to make your way from Merimbula to get to Sydney somehow, some way. And it never backed me in before. And I'm like, okay. And I didn't drive up there. I borrowed a mate's car. And then he's like, no, you're not driving any further. It's not happening. No. So I bought a regional flight from Merimbula to Sydney.
Rex.
Now, I'm a comedian with barely $1 to scratch together. So I dropped $3.50 on it, which is in that time, and it's probably still is in my life, a lot of charge. And then the day before, Sophie knew it was coming up, just backed out. I was like, it's probably not the best if you come up. I couldn't cancel it. I called up Rex. They're like, okay, you've got a 12-month voucher for regional flying. And this may surprise you guys. I've never really had an inkling over the following 12 months that I needed to get to Albury-Wodonga that quick. So that just went down the toilet. It never happened. And then, funnily enough, on this network, we did a weekend show together and I never brought it up because I was just ashamed that I'd worked that hard to get donuts. What? Well, for Vola, this is it. Ever since this Bachelorette story came out, I'm getting WhatsApps and texts of guys going, you shouldn't go in. You'll be out in the first week, mate.